Let's explore the powerful CSS has selector for smarter styling. First, we will create the HTML structure for our demonstration. Create the basic HTML document structure. Set the title and link the style sheet. Add a header with the main title and navigation menu. Create an unordered list for navigation items. Add an item with a new badge inside the link. Add an item with a count badge inside the link. Create the main content area with multiple sections. Add a form section for user registration. Create the first form group for username input. Add the email input form group. Add the password input form group. Add the submit button to the form. Create a card section to display featured content. Add a container for the cards using a div element. Create the first card article about CSS grid. Create a featured card with a special badge. Create a third card about CSS custom properties. Add a content section for dynamic styling examples. Add a paragraph that contains a link inside it. Add a paragraph without any links inside. Add a notification div with strong text inside. Add a footer with a simple message. Now let's create the CSS file to implement the has selector magic. First, define CSS variables for consistent theming. Set the primary background color to dark gray. Set a slightly lighter secondary background color. Define primary and secondary text colors. Set our accent colors for highlights. Define border, error, and success colors. Set spacing, border radius, and transition values. Apply a CSS reset and set base body styles. Set line height and text color for readability. Use our primary color for the background. Style heading elements with our accent color. Add a bottom border using the secondary accent color. Style paragraphs, links, and link hover states. Now style the form section with a darker background. Style form groups with proper spacing. Style input fields with consistent padding and borders. Style the focus state for better accessibility. Style error messages to be hidden by default. Now use the hash selector to show errors when input is invalid. Style form groups that contain invalid inputs with a red border. Style form groups with valid inputs using a green border. Style the submit button with our primary accent color. Add a darker hover state for the submit button. Now style the navigation menu with a darker background. Create a flexible layout for the navigation list. Style navigation items and links with proper spacing. Use has selector to style items containing the new badge. Add a small dot indicator for items with badges. Style the new badge and count badge elements. Highlight navigation items that contain account badge. Now create a grid layout for the cards container. Style the base card with subtle hover effects. Add smooth transitions for transform and shadow. Add lift effect on card hover. Use Has Selector to style cards containing a featured badge. Add a gradient top border to featured cards. Create a gradient using both accent colors. Style the featured badge with absolute positioning. Style read more links with our primary accent color. Add hover effect for read more links. Style cards that do not contain read more links differently. Now style the content section with proper padding. Style the content block with a darker background. Use Has Selector to style paragraphs containing links. Style paragraphs without links with different appearance. Style notifications that contain strong elements inside. Style strong elements inside notifications. Style the content block if it contains a notification. Finally, style the footer with centered text. Use Has Selector to change footer border if form has errors. Let's check what files we have created in our project directory. Now open the browser to see our CSS Has Selector demonstration in action. Try interacting with the form to see validation styling. Notice how navigation items with badges are styled differently. Hover over the cards to see the interactive effects. Observe how paragraphs with links have special styling applied. The Has Selector allows us to create intelligent conditional styles. There is a blog post and PDF version of this tutorial with more details on our websites. Also, if you need videos and content packages like this created for your own channel, follow the first link in the description.